Fidel Castro, the Cuban revolution leader on the doorstep of the United States and for 5 decades defied U.S. efforts to topple him, died at the age of 90. A towering figure of the second half of the 20th century, Castro struck to his ideology beyond the collapse of Soviet communism and remained widely respected in parts of the world that had struggled against colonial rule.
Querido pueblo de Cuba, con profundo dolor comparezco para informar a nuestro pueblo, a los amigos de nuestra América y del mundo, que hoy, 25 de noviembre del 2016, a las 10:29 horas de la noche, falleció el comandante en jefe de la Revolución Cubana, Fidel Castro Ruz. Hasta la victoria, siempre.
Fidel Castro had been in poor health since an intestinal ailment nearly killed him in 2006. Cuban officials announced that the funeral for former leader Fidel Castro will be held on December 4th. In advance of the funeral service, memorial days for Castro will take place on November 28th and 29th. During the days of mourning, authorities in the Cuban government say that all activities and public spectacles will cease. Castro left it in his will that he should be cremated, a procedure that will take place later today.
Meanwhile, the passing of Cuba's revolutionary leader attracted condolences from across the world.
Speaking at an event in Gaul today, President Maithripala Sirisena expressed his condolences over the death of former Cuban leader Fidel Castro. As the president of this country and as a politician who has highly respected and loved him during my political career, I express my regret and condolences over his passing. Along with President Maithripala Sirisena, tributes flooded in from world leaders, which included Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Mexican President Enrique Pena Nieto, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, President of El Salvador, Salvador Sanchez-Cohen, and South African President Jacob Zuma. Pope Francis also expressed his condolences, saying the death of Fidel Castro was sad news and that he was grieving and praying for his repose. A period of official mourning has been declared for 9 days on the island until the 4th of December, when his ashes will be laid to rest in the southeastern city of Santiago. The streets were quiet in Havana, but some residents reacted with sadness to the news. However, hundreds of residents of Miami took to the streets to celebrate the passing of Cuban revolutionary leader Fidel Castro.